John Coleman, I imagine all you want for Christmas is 3 points. So Merry Christmas. How
Stepping
pleased are
into
you?
Christmas again, yeah. It's great to get the win on board, and I think that's a present for the fans. You see how hard we worked again today. The players, they had a bit between the teeth, thought were fantastic in the first half. Very unlucky to be going in level with the couple of decisions that went against us in about 20 seconds. A free kick and a booking, not a handball and then a penalty. All conspired against us, but the lads were determined. You know, we hammered it home to them that we weren't going to let anything influence us today. Nothing was going to hamper us from trying to get that win and getting that win, and we firmly believe we could, and thankfully we have.
Application-wise, you know, bit between their teeth, sticking to the task, even conceding the penalty as you did, is that the most pleasing thing?
It is, and they're just a great set of lads to work with, honestly. And I mean, I've had some great lads over the years. I've had great, you know, we've been an ongoing. Well, it was like a chameleon, shedding our skin every year, you know, and just getting a new skin and getting new players. And we've had some unbelievable lads who you love working with, and these are another crop. We do well to find them, possibly because we mould them into that way of thinking. You know, to the values that we've got as a football club, to the ethos, you know, the culture around how we're going to play, how we're going to play for each other, how we're going to put the team first. And I think you saw that today. You know, players giving every last drop. You know, Joe Pritchard really shouldn't have played as long as what he did, but he's battling through for the cause. Tommy Lee's only supposed to play 20 minutes, and we've got. You know, Sean Worley coming on himself. Josh Woods epitomised what we're about. And honestly, it makes you so proud that when people have got the riches, when you're rich in spirit, it's the far better feeling.
A team performance and a young team, which we talked about in the build-up, but just how important is being able to call upon Pritchard with all that he brings you, and now adding leadership to that?
He's a very good captain, Joe. Organising the team really well. Got a lot of confidence, which is good, and it's all right having confidence, but you've got to be able to deliver. He can deliver as well. So he goes into when you have them grids, you know, the leadership grids. He goes right into the prime zone of can is believable with what he says, and he can back it up with what he does. And you don't get many of them. Thankfully, we've had a few over the years. But you know, just seeing lads giving it all, you know, Tricky and Leslie have come on there and they're challenging for every ball, they're fighting for every ball. Delighted for Leslie, for Tricky and Leslie, but for Tricky, you know, I just said to him he's one up on me now. He's got a league appearance, which is great, and it's great to be able to provide kids with them platforms.
I think it was 5 from the academy that you finished up with on the pitch. With the injury list that you've got, obviously it's necessity being the mother of invention, but how much pride is there in not just an odd young player coming through, but what looks like maybe a group of them? Yeah,
it's good. I mean, you can't play them all at once, but sometimes you're forced into it. And I think most teams suffer when they do that. And you don't really get a true judgment of the player when there's too many youngsters playing at once. You don't get a true judgment of individual players. I think because they've trained with the first team for so long, they know exactly what we're about. They know exactly what's demanded of them, what's expected of them, and so it's not a shock when they have to get thrown into the deep end.